Hello, this is the form drawing for the week of 5/11. Dandelion and Blueberry were so excited. Dandelion's father had a small boat and he said that they were old enough to take the boat on the pond if they like. But the water had to be nice and flat and straight. And so they had to start right here. You're going to start right on the left side and you're going to draw a nice straight line. Do you notice I'm not stopping and I'm not picking up my crayon? I'm drawing a nice straight line all the way from edge to edge. See, I drew a nice straight line all the way across my paper. Then they got in the boat and they pulled it out on the water, and Dandelion noticed the water was getting a little bit bumpy. But he didn't tell Blueberry because he thought, oh, well, maybe it's just the wind. The wind sometimes makes the water bumpy. And I went from edge to edge with it. And they got out on the lake, or on the pond, and they started to throw their lines out to fish. And all of a sudden, the boat started to get rocked around just a little bit more. And the bumpy bumps got even bigger. And it almost was like waves, not bumpy bumps at all. There's the bumpy bumps. And then all of a sudden, Blueberry almost got knocked out of her seat. The bumps became more like waves, even bigger. And then the waves started to crash. Do you see that? And the waves came up and went down. I'm going to use a different color so you can see, but you should only use one color. And they were tossed about, and they had to use their little oars to oar themselves back to the shore. And thank goodness, Dandelion and Blueberry's papa were there calling to them and guiding them to the shore, and they got home nice and safe. So here is the series on one side, or one page. This down here is our final form. I'd like you to work on these before you go to this. This would be a nice form to do with jump ropes on the floor. So when we finally do it on our paper, I'd like you to make the edge of the paper light green with a light green block crayon. I'm going to come over here, see if I can move this around. And I'm going to make this, oh, I was better off before. I'm going to make this edge all light green. That's going to be like the shore of the water. And as always, this form is a little bit more difficult than most of the forms that we've done. I've been getting a little bit more difficult, haven't I? So I'm going to move this here so you can see a little bit better, and I'm going to move this down to the paper. And so we came over here, and I'm going to use my yellow to do the first bit of the line so you can see it a little bit better. I'm moving around quite a bit. I'm sorry, guys. I want you to be able to see this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. I think. Oh, I don't think I can do it that way. I'm sorry, friends. I'm moving you again. All right. So here we are. Oh, that's good. Okay. So I'm using yellow. I want to have two of these here. And I'm going to use yellow just so I practice, because you know, if I make a mistake with my yellow, I can always just go over it. So I'm going to make some waves. And the first one I'm making is sort of big so I can see what I'm doing. And then once I get all the way to that other edge, I can go ahead and use my blue and go over my yellow lines so my yellow lines disappear and you just see my beautiful form. There. Kind of hugs in there. And now I'm going to make a smaller one that goes here so I can see my beautiful work. I'm going to come up, go around, and there is that beautiful wave. There we go. And I didn't get too curvy here, and I'm not happy with that, so I'll just fix that just a little. And then I'd like you to use your yellow block crayon and just color in the background if you want, because you know this yellow is so close to this green. It might be nice to take a light green stick crayon and just follow that edge to make a nice frame around your paper. And that is the form drawing for the week.